And we go now to Rod Antone, the mayor's spokesperson, to give us more on what's going to be happening today following Flossie. And good morning, Rod.
Morning, Jill. Well, as we talked before, today is assess and try to fix. There were multiple things that happened last night. Actually, most of them were MECO related. Even coming home from the county building last night, I had to find an alternate route back to the house because there was a down power line in the middle of the road. I even saw a transformer explode, and one of our co-workers heard an explosion at the Kahului substation. So, hopefully they all stayed safe last night. They did a great job getting most of the system back on track. There's been some downed trees. We heard one home got flooded. One house had lightning go through it, and we're assessing all that damage and figuring out where to put our resources today.
Rod,
so
do you know, sorry to interrupt you, Rod, but you talked about a home where the lightning actually struck it and into the home. Do you know exactly where that happened?
I've heard that it was in Kahului, but these reports were coming in over the walkie-talkie last night, and we really need to go in and try to confirm some of this information. I know our fire department responded.
Rod, this video that we're showing of these lightning strikes hitting the ground, simply incredible. I know you're a longtime Maui resident. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, it was, I was up on the rooftop with the mayor and Camp Trans, and I left to go downstairs because I had to put out another press release. And when I was downstairs, I looked out the window and I saw 3 lightning bolts come down at the same time and hit different sections of Wailuku. It was incredible. It was crazy. I'd not seen anything like that before. And earlier you guys were talking about how this was a great practice session on Oahu. This was a practice on Maui. This was a full-scale event that affected the entire island, including Molokai, and we are still trying to assess damage.
That's true. Maui did really appear to get the brunt of the storm. Any sort of update yet on the water system?
Just talked to my the water director a few minutes ago. He is trying to find out what's going on. We're hopeful because it sounds like MECO got all but 100 or so customers back online, and we're hoping to be part of the group where power has been restored. If not, well, until we can confirm that, Maui residents from Hana, upcountry, south and central, everybody but, and Molokai, everybody but Lanai and Lahaina, basically, you need to conserve water, because if we don't have the pumps working, all we got are the water in the tanks, and once that runs out, we can't repump the water back in until we got electricity.
Rod, I know that we've been focusing mostly on the island of Maui, but any reports of damage from Molokai and Lanai?
None from Lanai. Like you folks reported earlier, Molokai, the entire island of Molokai, lost power for about 45 minutes. But we haven't heard any storm damage yet. That might come in later. In the past, during the other tsunami events that we've had over the last several years, we've usually received reports of damage from Molokai late. They're usually in remote areas, and people are kind of too busy cleaning up to notify the county as to what happened. I said this before, if any Maui County residents are listening and they've had some damage, call the mayor's office at 270-7855, and we'll send somebody out there to check it out.
Well, Rod, we're glad that you stayed safe and that the mayor, of course, is safe, especially during that interview yesterday with Cam on the rooftop of the building. But we're glad you're safe, and I know that you're still trying to disseminate all of the information, and we'll definitely be in contact with you later today.
Hey, by the way, Cam did a great job. Her and Rex were fantastic, and we're glad that nobody got hit by lightning on the rooftop yesterday.
We agree that they did a good job, and we're glad that, yeah, everyone's okay today. Thanks a lot, Rod.
Thanks, Rod.
Thanks, bye.
Well, we have reports this morning of a man near Makawao that may have been struck by lightning during that storm, and that's something that Rod referred to. Take a look at this video. And again, that was the scene yesterday, video shot by our own Rex von Arnswald of the lightning that was piercing the Maui sky. And Flossie brought strong thunderstorms to the Valley Isle, and strong wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour forced the palm trees to sway and the rain to fall sideways.
The wind has picked up tremendously, and it's just coming very, very quick and fast. So the shift from north and south sides is going to be, the entire island is going to get inundated very, very quickly.
And yes, it did, and some places got up to 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour. Lightning also reportedly struck 2 buildings in Kahului.